Hi everyone, welcome back to another gameplay of BTD6. So in this video I'm going to show you Apopalypse until round 100 and using no monkey knowledge. So in this way any player that may look at this strategy will be able to beat the 100 rounds just like that. And now there is an achievement that you will be able to unlock once you can complete 100 rounds in Apopalypse. And exactly like it happened for Deflation. So here we go, this one right here, and so you can actually get some rewards if you can achieve this. Now as hero I'm gonna use Benjamin, but you may know that any hero may work. So Quincy, Gwen, Captain Churchill, Obin, Striker Jones, Obin, Pat. All these heroes may work very well. Now Ezili may be a little harder just because of the fact that you may need a very good strategy, and then Adora and Churchill are actually the hardest heroes to complete this, because especially if you don't have monkey knowledge, they are quite expensive, and also until very late stages of their levels they will not be that strong. So yeah, for that reason these two heroes are the hardest ones to achieve this, but any other hero may work. Now I'm gonna use logs as a map to do this, because it's the easiest map on the game, it's the longest one, and so yeah, it's just the best one to get this achievement. And now one thing I have to say about Apopalypse, this is by the way the final setup that I'm gonna probably have, is that every time you play Apopalypse the rounds are different. So there are no stops between the rounds, right? That's the feature of Apopalypse. You don't get the cash between the rounds, and all the rounds are all the time different. So you don't have a standard round. For example, in round 1, I don't know, 20 red balloons are gonna come out. Round 2, 20 blue balloons are gonna come out. It's always different. So that's why I say that depending on which start you have, so which balloons are gonna come out, you may lose more or less lives at the beginning, so in the early stages of the game. Because I use Benjamin, I like Benjamin because despite the fact that I may lose a ton of lives, then Benjamin is gonna refill them up again. So yeah, that's gonna be an extra assurance. And yeah, here we go. So I'm gonna place this up in the bottom left corner of this pool and first, and I'm gonna just keep on going like this. The first upgrade that you're gonna get is Twin Guns, and as I said before, depending on the rounds, right, so which balloons are coming from, how many of them are coming, and so on, you may struggle more or less in these early rounds. But remember, you have 150 lives, so you can afford to lose some. It's not important like always keeping all your lives. And in case you may be going with a hero different than Ben, you will not be able to recover your lives other than with some upgrades or with some towers, but that is not important. If you can survive this even with one life at the end of round 100, that's good, and you're gonna get the achievement. So yeah, that being said, here you can see the sub just being in a very good position, central position, can attack the balloons for a very long time. And now I'm just waiting to get herbo starts. Very important, not placing other towers, not getting anything else, because you can see that the amount of cash you get, it's very low. It's just about destroying the balloons. So stronger and stronger and stronger balloons will start coming out, and if you start spending your cash on upgrades that are maybe not that useful, you're gonna end up losing a ton of lives until you can actually afford. So yeah, for that reason I just recommend here, just wait until you have the sub 002. So here we go. That should make the sub now do a lot more of damage, especially now that in this case black balloons are coming out, or like regroupings, or those very nasty balloons. The sub, because of these spears, can actually destroy a lot of those balloons at the same time. All right, so that's the first thing. So getting the sub 002. Next, I'm gonna wait until I can place a ninja right here, so in this top left corner. The rounds are every time different, so sometimes Camo Bloons are gonna be coming out a little sooner, sometimes they're gonna be coming a little later, so it's just random. So that's why I recommend you to place a ninja now, in case some Camo Bloons may be coming out, and yeah, in that way you are protected against those and you can pop them with the ninja. And now that I have the ninja, I'm gonna get the sub 102 and then 202, getting advanced intel very quickly, so that also the sub will be able to start attacking those Camo Bloons when they are in range of the ninja. Not really upgrading the ninja, it's not important right now. So advanced intel is the next part. You can see that all these first rounds I'm not even considering placing Benjamin, because I need the cash to get damage. I can't afford to place Benjamin, that is not really gonna attack the Bloons. And yeah, here we go. So that's advanced intel. So now also the sub can exploit this extra range from the ninja, so it can attack the Bloons for longer. I'm gonna just get the ninja here 100 just to have a little bit more of range and more attack speed. And now, very important, build something against Lab Bloons. Once again, when Lab Bloons are gonna come out, it's once again random, so depending on your own Apopalypse gameplay, they may come a little sooner, they may come a little later, but the most important thing is placing Sniper. I'm gonna place it right here because that is gonna make the sub able to attack this corner, right, in strong, and then I'm gonna just get the Sniper 100. There are some obstacles in this map. You can see some line of sight blocked, but I think that spot is pretty good. It's gonna allow the Sniper to attack the Lab Bloons as soon as they may come out. And yeah, so 100 Sniper, very important against those Lab Bloons. And now is where I place Benjamin. So now I'm gonna wait to have 1200 cash and I'm gonna place Benjamin. Once again, trying to place Benjamin that has pretty small range in an intersection, so that can help the sub at attacking the Bloons in those portions of the map. Yeah, once again, given range. You can see that sometimes there are some Camo Bloons mixed with the other Bloons. Here we go, some more here. But now the sub with the ninja can manage them all. So let's place Benjamin right here, right? The same as the Sniper, but in the other side, so covering this intersection. Benjamin is level 1, but you can really see Benjamin because every time he's gonna give you cash is gonna be the beginning of a next round. So you can use Benjamin as a round reference, and that's gonna be very important also later on for the for how you place your farms and how you empty your banks, and when you're gonna know the banks are gonna be full. So Benjamin is gonna level up. Normally heroes, when you play on Apopalypse, they level up a little slower than normal, and also in this case I don't even have monkey knowledge, so it's quite slow. Sub 203, right? So just getting more attack speed. And now comes a pretty important part of the strategy for the late stages of the game. Now the tower that I really recommend you to get as fast as possible is the sub commander, right? The tower 5 upgrade. And what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna just place one druid, right here in this top right corner, just to be 100% sure that I can fit it later on. Alright, so I'm gonna place the druid. I'm gonna place beneath it an alchemist as close as I can to it, and actually leaving probably a little bit of range, so not super close to the druid. As you can see here, this is super close. I'm gonna just leave a little bit of room. Alright, and now I'm gonna sell this druid, and that now allows me to actually be able to place the druid once again. Yeah, this is just a simple trick to be sure that you can then fit a tower later on there, and you don't need to like sell and then replace everything up again. So very simply here, I'm gonna get this alchemist 300. It's gonna buff the sub, of course, it's the closest. tower. And also it's gonna give the Mexodip to the ninja sometimes. Now here, very important, placing this village as close as you can to the alchemist. So try to fit it right there, so pretty much closest to the bottom and to the right side. Oops. Alright, should also the sub be covered? Alright, that's perfect. So let's just get now this village 200. So giving more attack speed to all these towers in the left. And now I'm gonna get very simply this sub 204. And then I'm gonna start building a farm. I think it's very important farming in this game mode. Because you don't get the cash in between the rounds. It can be very tough depending on the map, you know, depending on your strategy. It may be quite hard to get enough cash to get your towers and your upgrades going. So getting banks, farms and banks in this case, also exploding Benjamin's extra cash on the extra income on the banks can definitely be helpful. So just Alchemist 300 here, just buffing the sub. You don't really want to upgrade it to 400 yet because it's not that important. And now I'm gonna start placing these banks. So I'm gonna place the first one here. I don't really gonna get this village 202 with this count because I need camo detection then later on. So I'm gonna just leave the village 200 and then later on I'm gonna get it 220. So just upgrading here this farm 200 first, then 220, and now just waiting to have enough cash with the bank. Very important, do it as fast as possible after you get the sub 204. And then after you can get the bank, that is when you're gonna start paying a lot of attention to the amount of cash. Now without monkey knowledge, you can only have the banks fill until 7,000 cash, so that's the maximum. So when you reach that amount, you want to always exit. All right, so click the home button, exit, and reopen the game. So that is gonna make you start once again from the very last round on Apopalypse, and that is gonna make you able to like collect the cash, place some more banks before you start the next round. So in that way you will not lose any possible cash or time. Alchemist 400. All right, and now I think I'm gonna just get this village 220. I guess it's the most important thing to do right now. Camo detection. All right, here we go. So now I'm gonna sell this ninja. I'm gonna place that monkey right here, right, 003. So now giving range in all this first portion of the map to the sub, and also camo detection. So in that way the sub also has camo detection. And yeah, here we go. So now I'm gonna wait until this bank is full. All right, Benjamin also is leveling up and is giving me some extra cash. All right, so as soon as you reach 7,000, remember to reset. I'm gonna do it here so that you can understand what I mean. Right, so when the bank is gonna get the cash here, that means that another round started. So click home button, right, so exit from the game, reopen it again, continue it, and now you can pretty much, you don't have any balloons coming out, and you can actually collect now the cash, you can see, and you can do your stuff without needing to worry about, you know, losing cash and all the stuff. So 1, 2, 3. Let's place a bank also here, I guess. 1, 2, 3. All right. Now probably I'm gonna sell this sniper and I'm gonna start building another sub, exploiting this alchemist. The village already gives camo detection, so and I have the alchemist that's gonna give the Mexodip, so I don't really think I'm gonna have any trouble against the Bloons. All right, and let's start. So now I have 3 banks that are gonna be filling up again without me losing any time or any cash. So that's why I think it's so valuable and so important exiting and then reopening the game. 203 sub, alright, not 204, just now you need the sub commander before round 63. So round 63 in Apopalypse, it's very weird. Sometimes it's gonna have like a rush of mobs, some other times it's gonna have a rush of ceramics. So yeah, it's quite weird. Now you can see a lot of Blood Bloons coming out, but with the alchemies and with the Mexodip, you should be able to pop all of them. So here, once again, paying attention to the banks, they should all have the same amount of cash inside, so that's perfect. And Benjamin will be level 9 soon. So let's see here. Always be ready to click home and to restart, to reset the round. And now, actually, I think the round didn't end, so I'm gonna actually empty the banks before they're actually completely full, because they got full in between the round. So I think, yeah, you can see. So I'm gonna collect here everything. Let's just place some more here, giving range always to the subs. So that's gonna be 6, and I think this should be fine because around yeah, for round 63 I should be able to get this sub upgraded. Right, you always have Benjamin's level 3 that you can use, and now he's level 9, so the banks should be able to get full faster. Right, and yeah, and it's in this part of the gameplay where you can see the mobs like pushing and being able to push a lot. So now here I'm gonna show you another way that you can use to make sure that you're not overwhelmed by the balloons. Right, so you can see here some balloons. Yeah, now being able to get past, all right, down here. So before you actually lose, all right, or before it's too late, I'm gonna just here exit the game and I'm gonna reopen it. That is gonna allow me to restart, so to reset everything and to restart before I got overwhelmed. And so in this way I'm gonna be able to now attack the balloons once again from the beginning with good piercing, and this is a very useful thing to do every time you're in trouble in Apopalypse, because by resetting the balloons you're gonna be able to start attacking them again, and yeah, it's gonna make things a lot easier. So you're not gonna get overwhelmed that easily. Right, so checking here out the banks, I think yeah, around 63 is up now, so I may need to like reset here. Yeah, that was the banks getting full once again. So let's restart from this round, and actually you can collect here. I'm gonna get the sub commander, and I'm gonna use the remaining cash to actually get here the village. Should be in range, bottom right corner. All right, here we go. With discount range, and then placing some farms here in the range of this discount village. So I have 6 banks placed. I'm gonna probably place, I don't know, depending on how much cash I have left, but I'm gonna try to place as many as I can. So in range of the village. Alright. I'm not gonna place them here because I'm gonna place towers later on there, so that's why I don't wanna risk. Alright. And 4, 8, 9, so just one more. One more, yeah, whatever, can be also here, out of range of that village. Alright, so let's just start. Now with the sub commander should be a lot easier to survive. So I'm gonna get here Alchemist 402, and and MIB against lab Bloons, so the sub can pop lab Bloons always. And now the next thing I'm gonna get is gonna be Monkey Town and Monkey City to start gaining more cash from the rounds and from popping the Bloons. And also, as I get Monkey City, I'm gonna start getting more cash as well from these banks, so they're gonna be full a little faster. Always remember to check them out, so see the number and be sure that when they're full you reset the round, and that way you can do things where more relaxed and without the need to hurry and rush. Alright, so that's Monkey Town. I'm gonna get Monkey City here just to have more range. Alright, that should cover all these subs, so that's nice. 204 sub here. That's the banks full, so I'm gonna reset for the very last time, because after this last reset I'm not gonna reset anymore. I'm gonna just leave the game continue until the very end. So let's collect 70,000 cash, and now you can see why it's important, that placement with the druid. So now you can actually place a druid back there. Alright, I'm gonna place now, I'm gonna start placing some druids down here, and I'm gonna try to place 5 druids. Right, so 1, as close as I can to the left. 2, should be able to place another one here. Yeah. And I'm gonna get an Avatar of Wrath. It's just one of the easiest Avatar upgrades that you can get to be sure that you're gonna have enough damage later on in the game. And then finally another druid right here. That probably this one is gonna be the Avatar of Wrath. Alright, here we go. So that's 5 druids. That is gonna be a 6th, so that I can have the Pop Blast stacked maximally. Alright, then here should be able to place a Glue Gunner in range, also the MIB, so this Glue Gunner is going to have camo detection. Alright, then Avatar of Wrath, and yeah, let's just get all these Pop Blast plus the Thorn Swarm, so 0, 1, 4 druids. No more banks are necessary, just 10 I think it's the best. And yeah, let's just go now until the end, just like this. That's the last Pop Blast. That's the Avatar of Wrath. Should be buffed by the Alchemist, because now these druids should be slightly closer than the subs. So the Alchemist should prioritize these two, plus like one of these 2 subs. But then later on, anyway, I'm gonna get a Permabrew, so it will not really matter where exactly the towers are. All the towers in the range of the Alchemist with the Permabrew will be buffed. So now I'm gonna sell this. Alright, Dark Monkey, I'm gonna just place it in range of the village, so I can exploit also the extra amount of cash from the pops. Alright, just checking out here the banks. Whenever I reach 7,000, well, actually these top ones are gonna be full a little faster than these bottom ones, as you can see, because of the Monkey City effect. So, but yeah, anyway, I'm gonna just continue looking at these top farms, these top banks. Alright, just a Glue Gunner there, just to slow down, you know, map class Bloons and to be useful. But this is already more than enough damage, so let's empty the banks. That's the Permabrew. Alright, I'm gonna actually now sell this bank, and I'm gonna place another one right there. Should be in range. I saw before the available range. Here we go, like here. And now the Alchemist is buffed. Yes, everything is buffed. So very simply, oh yeah, this is out of range of this top village, so I'm gonna actually place it place a mortar here. Once again, it's not needed. With this setup, you should be able pretty fine to survive until the end. I'm just gonna you know, make the last rounds a little faster. So I'm gonna just get here a 0 to 5 mortar that is gonna remove the fortified status from every map class balloon until Zomegats, and yeah, it's gonna just destroy the balloons a little faster. Then I wanna buff this mortar also with the permabrew, so I'm gonna just get here a support chin hook, and I'm gonna remove the permabrew up here. Checking here the banks, actually they're gonna be full at the end of next round. Actually at the end of this round, round 90. Right, here we go. Let's move here. So permabrew up here. Yeah, it's the same. Right, so I should also buff this that monkey. And I want to get this village 250, but it's not really needed. And then just exploiting the sub commander here, placing some more subs. A range of both villages. Alright, here we go. And then just getting here a super glue, once again, just a utility. And yeah, this is the setup as you could see before in the other screen at the beginning. So I'm gonna now sell the chin hook. I'm gonna leave the permabrew right there, it's the same. And I'm gonna use all the cash that I'm gonna earn in these last rounds to level up Benjamin up to level 20. Yeah, always checking out the banks when they're full. And also before round 100, I'm gonna just sell all the banks to get Benjamin level 20 in case I haven't done so. And you can see that right now the ones that are doing the highest amount of damage to the balloons are this mortar and the subs. The Avatar of Wrath is right there but hasn't really popped a lot of balloons. But yeah, for the BAD is going to be important because the BAD is going to have a lot of layers, and yeah, the damage from the Avatar of Wrath is going to be important. Alright, Benjamin level 17, round 97. And yeah, at this stage, like I built an Avatar of Wrath, but you can build any other tower that you may want. Many different strategies may work here. So yeah, don't think that this is the only way to do it. There are many different ways. Once you have enough cash, I think you can go with whatever strategy you may like or prefer. I think the sub commander at the beginning is quite important, but then after the sub commander you can even like sell it, you know, you can even sell it, you can place other things. Yeah, round 99, and at the end of this round I'm gonna empty the banks and I'm gonna sell them, and I'm gonna just get Benjamin level 19 and 20, and that's gonna be it. So let's get ready here to cash in. Round 100 starts. There we go. Selling, and that should be already enough to get, yeah, Benjamin level 10. Right, selling here everything. I have almost 100,000 cash. That's the BAD popped, and that's it. So that's round 100. Apopalypse still continues, so you get past round 100 just like this. And yeah, so that was Apopalypse, guys. Round 100 without monkey knowledge. This is a pretty simple and pretty easy way, in my opinion. You know, resetting the rounds for the banks. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and see ya. Bye bye.